I'm Sophia and I'm back with another live reading, okay? So, first of all, today's energies, I don't know about you, but I was pretty much, um, how can I explain this to you? I was low key transmuting energy, okay? And also, I've seen many other things, okay, that are connected to animals. I don't know if somebody has a animal shop or something, but some people could be having like hardships with that, or they're trying to get at you with that type of energy, okay? And um, I've seen in my meditative states, I don't know, it was, those shops or something, and basically all the animals were put on the outside because um, this shop basically got floats, or how do you say that, like a lot of water, okay, because it was stormy or something like that. And basically all the animals were a little bit sick, a little bit almost about to die, but they were not dead, okay. And I think that they have tried to discombobulate you in some kind of way, okay. And I could also associate those animals with the connection with, like, to your connection to your guides, or even like with your chakras is what I'm picking up on, okay? And it's given like you have recuperated it. Recuperated? Yeah, I think is a word. In some kind of way, okay? And also, they could have tried to. This is literal, in a literal sense. They could have tried to hit where it hurts. So maybe if you are very much empathetic or something, they could have tried to, I don't know, hurt your animals or something with animals, or even with nature, something that is dear to your heart, okay? And many other stuff, okay? And also, what I kept on seeing is the difference between a teenager version of you and who you are right now. So they could have tried to repress, or again try actually to make comeback your teenager, or your teenager years, or how you were in your teenager's years. So maybe if you I can talk from my experience. I was very much a peculiar teenager because I was going through it, and again, I could not trust anybody. But again, that was my only way. I didn't even know that I could not trust these people that I trusted, okay? I want you to know that. And so these people were, emotionally and physically manipulating me, and also abusing, okay? Like they were abusive. And so I think that they tried to resurrect some type of old version of you, okay? And also something about hypersexuality. I don't know if you have experienced that within your childhood or even with your teenage years, and it could have happened because of sexual abuse, something that has to do with also, it's trigger warning. I don't know where I should put this, but it's trigger warning, okay? So if it's not for you guys, don't take that, okay? Just let it be. What else? Also, I do thank you a lot, you guys, for the support that I've been receiving. I've seen your emails. I just gotta answer to y'all. Okay, it takes me a little minute because I want to give y'all like the right energy. So I see y'all. Okay, I've seen all the emails, and I'm glad that you're, you know, that you're there. Okay, I will definitely answer y'all. Okay, it will be between tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. Okay, you're from Paris. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm from how do you say that? Italy. I'm from Italy. Okay. Hopefully I'm doing great. Anyway, let me move on. I was just moisturizing my hands because it looks like it's winter. Not gonna lie, I don't think it's fall because it's a little bit. It's like a nasal sword fall for me. Like it's very much dry. I don't know why. I never actually had this type of not that I remember, this type of temperature here, like at this time where I'm living at, okay, in Sardinia. So I don't know. Hi yo. OMG, hi. Hi Zora. What should we get? Should I start from my? Oh, I'm excited, yo. Something about also people from the past. I picked up on next specifically, and many jealous energies around. This I published this on my TikTok. Yeah, I did three different piles. The one actually, well, let me tell you what it was about. Okay, just give me a minute. I think the one was even about like jealous for your divine union or something. People getting jealous because of that, trying to block you and block your basically. I don't know if it was your gifts or even your path based upon jealousy, based upon the fact that you're about to connect with higher level soulmates or with much interesting people, I would say. And they were mad at that. Okay, I did, yeah, three bios. So one is, oh, okay. Use the mini versions of who was doing magic on you, okay? And if you know it, like I just published a whole video of it, okay? But in these three of TikTok, it's different. So you can go check them out. I mean, it's not longer than 10 minutes in a way. So if you like to, that's interesting. So yeah, there's third party situations involvement and even like family, but more so like I picked up on yeah, jealous could also be ex jealous friends, jealous, yeah, something like that. Okay. Why were you so sad? What do we need to know for this collective? Oh, also throat chakra, and it's interesting that this guy, okay, just said you would look better basically if you shut up, okay? And as it said that thing, okay, I had like my voice went rocky. So as you can tell, they're trying to shut you up in a sense, or you're just, irritating them in some kind of way whenever you talk, whenever you speak your truth, okay? Whenever you speak it from a calm energy, from a calm point of view, or even place, okay? I put you on timeout. Maybe I didn't do it on purpose. Oh, that's because you're not a subscriber, maybe. Because I put the 20 minutes, Zoya. We got the music deck, okay? So basically, I'll get messages for music that I once channeled. Yeah, maybe not too many. Okay, we got tough love, habits. Okay, can't get home alone. Okay, well, imagine the vibe, okay? Can't get home alone again. Need someone to numb the pain. You're gone and I gotta stay high. And somebody has some type of habits or bad habits connected to you, or they're using like the addictions and all that to numb themselves, to numb the fact that they're missing you. We got Mariah Carey obsessed. You're delusional, you're delusional. Put you lose in your mind. Okay? It's confusion, it's confusion. Trying to waste my time or something like that. I don't know. Get you all fired up. That's a great song. Oh Lord. I do love that song. I even mentioned Mariah Carey in yesterday lives, I think. We also got JP Cooper. She's on my mind, okay? Which I thought it was like Ed Sheeran singing this because they have the same freaking voice. Okay, but yeah, this side, that is that. Yeah, leave that at home. ain't nobody like you, and I've never had a love like the one. What the fuck? The one we know. 1 second, I can't remember the rhythm. But basically, what he says is like, she's on my mind, she's on my mind, she's on my mind, she's on my mind. That one. Okay? So look it up. Let me, yeah, Jay Cooper. She's on my mind, okay? 1 second. What is? Oh, this came out even in my video the other day when I was recording. Is Nimaezza euro. Stavo a terra, stavo a zero, ho perso te per gli euro. So che non torni indietro, il tempo che non apprezzo, ma quando perdi le cose che dopo le apprezzi. So it's basically he says that I was down without euros, without money, okay? And basically also he says I lost you for money or something. And this could be about the baits, people that took baits for you. It could be an ex, could be somebody that you you held close to your heart or something like that, and they betrayed you for money, and they basically are now realizing how much you meant to them. And he also said like whenever you lose things is whenever you understand their value. So this could resonate for this message as well. So let's move on to my tarot deck. I think it's Daniel. Or should I do my homemade words deck? Va bene Giamba, mi fa piacere. Allora mi vedrai presto, ok? Dovrei, entro questo fine settimana, dovrei essere anche di là. Ok, I don't know if I should change deck. Maybe I do. Let me come on, I have a deck. One second. She's on my mind, she's on my mind, she's on my mind. I can see the sun, she's on my side. Hello. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna use this, the classic, and my impressionist deck. Also, I had a friend reminding me today of calling, your guides to help you out, even your, archangels, ancestors, and all that. I'm very thankful for that message because some people could have tried again to disconnect you from them, especially as I mentioned the thing, like the little story. It's not a story, it's a vision that I had of the animals, okay? Animals, I don't know about you, but they're very much dear to me, for me, so they could be relevant even for you. Okay, I'm sorry if you can hear other things. Let me know how is the audio, y'all. Is it good? No, Zoya. You said to me once that you're 13 years old. First of all. Second of all, you're not even a subscriber. I've seen the star many times. You could be transmuting. Look at that. You could be transmuting this chaotic energy. And also this. It was an old. A bunch of people investing time. The 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Trying to, get at you in some kind of way. We got the Death card as well. So we got Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You could have people from the other side that are protecting you, shielding you. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go ahead with my jar. Hi, Joseph. How you doing? We got the letter N. I don't know if it's just for you, Steve. Maybe it's just for you. I don't know. Libra. Because when I listen to my lives, actually, I can hear perfectly. So I don't know, yo. Sag. Maybe if I come near. E. Mirror. You woke up from a nap. Whimsical. True colors. Looks like they wanted you to be seen as your truest form of self, as your true colors or something, but it's never like that because they're trying to get a reaction out of you. So how am I supposed to be seen as is in my truest form or true self or true colors type of vibe if you're trying to get me angry? Does that make sense to you? I don't think it does. I really don't think it does. I think that that's the IQ. Spot the snake. There's some type of snake. They could be at this time agitated as well. Clear empathy because they try to get at your clear empathetic nature or some type of, as I mentioned it, like they could have tried to swap your emotions, projections, Okay. Why? I'm gonna read the comments in a minute, okay? Gemini, Steve, I'm starting to think that you might be a up, so don't get started with that. Okay. DT's message. Because you're the only one saying that. No, it's not true, but clear seeing. Third eye, they try to crook your vision, trying to get at your emotions so that your, intuitive nature will be off balance. Roller coaster, exactly. Look at it. So that you wouldn't find your center. Pirates could be significant. Also, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard or something. I think that I don't know who said it, but that she actually was innocent, and so I thought about it, the whole thing and process that she went through, and she was innocent. So this could be significant for some of y'all, okay? That's very fucked up, honestly. But yeah. But still, I take this as an example. I'm not in their lives, yo. I don't really give a fuck. But just take it as an example. It could be something that is connected to you in some kind of way. Medusa is around. They could have tried to petrify you in some kind of way. Trying to catch you sleeping or something. Bears as well. Reaping the benefits. So it was a tough test, or it was a tough cycle to close, but it's coming into close. It's a closure that you're getting. Timeline issue. They wanted to create timeline issues for you. Who is? One second, y'all. I'm gonna put this. Hi, Brian. Hi, everybody. Okay. What do we need to know for this divine collective guide? Ancestors, Queen of Pentacles. It was coming sideways. Okay. Knight of Wands. Also trying to prevent you to flow. 10 of Wands. 2 of Wands. Magician. Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles. So that you would feel unsure about your stability, about your confidence. They would try to put burdens over you, try to put false, how do you call them? Trying to get at you basically in a way that you would basically self-sabotage, and you would not trust in your investments perhaps, that you would basically call retreat or something, that you will basically stop yourself in your tracks, and instead of continuing to invest in it to maintain some type of optimistic vision or outlook over what you're trying to do, what you're trying to achieve, they try to create the opposite for you, so that you basically give up and just lay down in bed in sorrow, feeling shameful, feeling guilty. And that could be relevant for the anger or rage if they try to project over you, could, because again they wanted you to be spiteful. And I don't know if it's against them or just in general, so that you will be seen as that, as spiteful, as a vindicator, as like, I'm saying like V for vendetta. That could be significant, but just the vendetta, okay, just retaliation. I think retaliation is better. Nine of Cups in the Empress, trying to make you doubtful even about who you are, basically, at the core, okay? Because again, we got the Magician and the Five of Swords. They could have wanted you to take in energies that was not supposed to be yours and put it in the out, like out and about, and use it even in the wrong ways, perhaps. Because again, they could have tried to, since they cannot turn you against them to basically expose you, they wanted to try basically you going against your own self. Okay? Yeah, the Hermit. Somebody could also be a Virgo, an ex of yours, or somebody could be in the shadows spying. You could be a Virgo. You could have got into some type of hermit mode for a while. You could have got your answers, and then you came back normal as usual or something like that. I'm seeing somebody that knows how to go within. And it could be that they have tried to again attack you in a frame of time where you were not completely settled, because again, because of the multiple distractions and attacks that they tried to create. Eight of Swords, Pisces here, Moon energy, and Seven of Cups, which is Scorpio. I was about to say divination. So they could have tried to do something in the dark, something in the clouds, in the shadows, in the dream state specifically. And as you can tell, he is, in the water. He's in the bed, but it looks like it's giving like, I don't know if it was Narnia, where I don't know if it was like the first or the second one. I'm not really sure. It's been a long time since I've watched it. So take what resonates. But it could be that oh my god, there was that, like the painting, okay, that fell on the room, right? I think it is something of that sort, or maybe it was in Narnia or something. I think it was. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not really sure. I mean, I remember the face of Lucy, but I don't remember the context. Oh yeah, I remember his brother. He's middle one, not the oldest. I remember those two. That could be significant. Your inner child could be significant. They wanted to create basically problems in your own little wonderland, in your own little world. Okay, they tried to come at you and be it's like the stink bug, okay, or some type of bug that is, it's not really there to, I don't know, elevate the vibration or something. I'm not trying to go against bugs. I love bugs. I try to not kill them, okay, but I don't wish for them to walk on my body. I don't know about you, but yeah, I got a little, I'm a little sensitive to that. However, it's given also they try to infiltrate in that type of sense, okay? And by the way, we call it, like in Italian, the stink bug is called cimice, which is also the name that we use to, when those people try to in certain situations people try to get information from you in an illegal way, meaning like putting microphones, putting cameras when you cannot see them. We call the same way those bugs. Okay, so they could have tried to do this Page of Swords and the Moon in the dark for a reason. They tried to be a spy in the dark. Charlie's Angels could be significant and totally spies as well. I'm channeling a lot of cartoons, y'all. And movies, actually. Charlie's Angels is a movie. She's on my mind, she's on my mind, she's on my mind. I can see the sun see from my side. She's on my mind, she's on my mind. What else? I got 110. Eight of Pentacles, they wanted you to be burdened. Also, look at this Eight of Pentacles. She's looking what she's doing. She's copying the work, basically. You could have handled, or you could have got like in many things that has to do like many people trying to mimic you, many people trying to copy your work, trying to copy your ethic or something, trying to, you know, wear your signature. King of Swords, Ace of Cups. Empress sideways. This person is very bitter towards you. They're very jealous. Libra energy as well here. Taurus, the Fool, Aries. It could be somebody that is at Aries or has that. Could be also, again, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, or has that in their chart. The Moon in reverse, they're exposing themselves. Okay. They could be jealous of your life, of your intelligence, or of the fact that you're not struggling as they are. They're struggling with themselves, with washing their ass as well. They could be smelly as the stinks bug. They could be if it's a masculine, they could be insecure about their, you know, their body part. I mean, you know, if it's a woman, they could be jealous because you are healthy and they're not. And again, this could be the same people that have that disease, right? That I talked about earlier. What else? Yeah, I do agree with that. Hawks or eagles could be significant. Got Eight of Cups. You walked away from the right things. You did not take bait in anything. Not in the way that they needed to. You know, they needed you to, basically. It's something that has to do with also them. I don't know if somebody has speech impediments, or which is nothing wrong with that, you know. Sometimes I do stutter as well, yo. Or even like as far as reading You know, sometimes I feel dyslexic. I don't know, but there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. However, you may not take it as, you know, as something like this, very like, you know, it's just something that has like, it's giving like, it's not something too deep, okay? But for some people it is, because they care a lot about the other people's opinions, okay? And the fact is that you can have like even cons, of course. You're a human being, you can have fault, like all that. However, you don't wear them as them, okay? You wear them as traits of you, basically. You just don't operate either like out of spite or out of anger because of your insecurities, or you try to work on them. That's the difference between you and them, is that you don't try to victimize yourself or others for being who you are. You just live in your truth, okay, no matter what. And again, nobody is perfect. However, it is life changing the way you actually, you know, transform and transmute the energy that you're carrying. And if you just like go around and trying to be trying to put people down because you feel down about yourself, that doesn't make you any better. This just makes you like a piece of shit, and you're gonna be exposed of it. Like you're already doing it. These people are already doing their own exposure, basically trying to come at you, trying to be spiteful towards you. We got Seven of Swords and Temperance card, and you could be I wanted to say channeling. Okay, so it could be that they are channeling, or you are channeling, or even like taking informations from all these spiteful energies. It's giving like spirit is putting you on game while they're trying to create problems for you. Okay, it's giving like it's reminding me of the other day, right? When I felt somebody trying to attack me. Okay, and I use that as to show me their blind spots. And this seems like how you're transmuting as well, in some kind of way. I want to possess. Hi, Raphael. Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, y'all. Good morning, or good evening, or good night. We got eight of wands, 6 of cups, 5 of cups, the star. Yeah, 10 of swords in reverse. The death here. Also, crows could be significant. You found a way to renew something, or to take all those swords out. I'm seeing like a how you say that? Girl, how you say that in English? Those people they do like the chirurgeon or something. Oh my god! I know he's a doctor that does operations or something on people. I don't know how you call that. The tower sideways. Whatever they did to you as poison, you made it a cure, or you are the cure to it, so it didn't affect you. It's like giving the poison to a medication, or trying to put the medication in it. Eventually the medication is gonna, I'm saying this, I don't even know if it's possible scientifically, but just take the analogy. Somebody that is poisonous, okay, or something, and try to put the cure in it, or vice versa, and the cure eventually is gonna advance more, or just heal the old thing. And the hangman, that something was supposed to be yours, were supposed to be the sacrificial lamb. Hierophant in reverse, the devil, and they were obsessed with doing this. And it could be 3 of wands. With this 3 of wands, it could be 2 or more people that are far away from you, because we got the Hierophant as well in reverse. It could be some type of leader that is falling off their throne or false throne. Five of Wands, they could be arguing as well with other peers of their own group. Two of Swords in reverse. You know exactly what they were trying to do, and you just use that in your favor. We got the Nine of Wands here. You did not panic though, but they could be panicking now. They're still looking at you. If you're wondering if some people are looking at you or interested in your own life of the past, yes, I'm here to confirm that. Many people of the past, especially those that did you dirty, and they know it. And I don't know why they're doing this, but I think that it's because they're both scared of what you will say, of even of your progress. It's giving like they're trying to keep an eye on you because they hope to prevent you from growing. It's giving evil eye very much. It's like giving like, oh, I hope you don't do this, I hope you don't do that, but with a very evil energy and eye, like look in their eyes. Somebody, I don't know if this could be a distorted mother figure as well that is involved in this, or father figure, or both. Again, we got the Hierophant. Somebody could also be going into some type of separation, or you're separating yourself from this toxic person. It could also be a divorce for some of y'all. Not for everybody, but for some of you it is. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody could be also going in bankrupt. Three of Pentacles and the World here. High Phoenix. Hi King. What else? Oh. We got this is literally like turn itself upside down. It's the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Mind you, I always, have my cards all in the upright. I do change them, like I do mix them sometimes, but only if I feel called to, okay? Eight of Swords is here. They're going through it, and they also feel like they're being left out. It's giving like out of their own body, but even out of their own community. Like it's yeah, Five of Pentacles. I think this came out in my TikTok video, one of the pick a cards reading that I just made today. I shared them today. I'm gonna leave it a day. If you wanna come out, you will come out. Oh, my bad. Oh fuck! I gotta charge my phone too. How much is it? 6%, yo. What's it? I gotta charge it. I hope it will work because man, I gotta take. Oh, I can do the Scotch thing. I'll find a way. Also, these people, I don't know if somebody has a degree or has studied more than you, or maybe they had a job that was better looking than yours or something, but they could very much like using big words or something when it comes to insults, or when it comes to describing you or your energy in a negative way, right? And it's like, it's a little bit weird. Why would you use your knowledge if you have it? Why are you using your knowledge to come at me, to insult me? Doesn't that make you a little bit stupid? Because I get it. You could be all intelligent and all that, all knowing and all that. If you lack those some type of empathetic notion or emotional intelligence or something, you're looked down out, like you even look like those, not even because they, it's literally like that. It's giving like those rich people that make fun of the poor kid that is very talented in movies, for example. And the one that is very talented has passion, has love, has the also the need, the desperation of achieving a goal, and that kid is going to achieve it no matter what the odds are, because they, that kid has, grow up in a bad environment, so they gotta find a way, and they will eventually find it. Most of the times it happens, but it's given like they're in those movies. Okay, in my mind, the poor kids are the coolest ones. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I do feel like this. While the rich kid that insults the poor one is given like, so they could have had better opportunities than you or something. This could be relevant for your story as well. So it could be somebody that always compared themselves to you in a way, and they always felt jealousy towards you, no matter what the differences were. And again, the rich kid, is like mean and all that, and has money that is not even theirs. So you're not even using all that fortune for good. Like it's giving like it's better that you don't reproduce yourself. It's giving better stop that generational curse. He's giving that. He's not giving even wealthy. He's giving rich and dumb and rich. Because it's giving like those people that laugh about what is happening right now with certain kids, and they don't realize that it's just the geographical departments that they are different. That's it. It's given like you were just too lucky for this war. But yeah, like don't think that this cannot happen to you as well. This is what is given. Even family jealousy, I guess. Yes. Somebody could be a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I repeat that because I keep on seeing her. Or this is a mother figure as well that was jealous about the fact that you are doing whatever you're doing, that you broke out of father or mother figure. Okay, it could be both. It's just energy. But again, you broke out of toxic cycles and generational curses, and they did not, and they basically settled for less because they were not able to actually do the inner work. Okay. And again, also some type of obsession could be, yes, from people of the past. I'm picking up romantic lovers, but also people that of your family, like obsessed with working against you, obsessed with trying to provoke you, obsessed with trying to get a reaction out of you. Your success is itching to them. Actually, so I appreciate that, Phoenix. I didn't quite understand. Broke ancient generational strega curses, witches curses. In Italian, strega means witch. Hai tando. Is it tando or tando? I think it's with the th like normally. You'll correct me if I'm wrong. Is that always still? You'll correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. I'm good though, by the way. How about you? I'm better now because I've rested a little. I had to catch up with, a few hours of sleep and all. Waited for a minute. Oh, Simon, this is the second time you say this. By the way, I appreciate that advice that you shared about calling your guides and all that. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Yeah, my half Italian. Oh, okay, Joseph. That's great. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. What else about this Eight of Swords? Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. So definitely try to get at your confidence and all that. And again, it could be that they have cursed themselves, I want to say. Or this Eight of Swords energy could be a Gemini, or it could just be a spell word that they used, okay? And it could be a Sag, Leo, or Aries person. And I think that, yes, in this I have majority of the pictures like feminines, but even energies like queen, and all that. However, it could be definitely somebody that is in a store energy, okay? Gotta drink a little bit of water though. In Chicago and 4 o'clock is in the PM, or I think it's PM, right? Hi Maurice. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad actually. It reminds me, well, of thunder actually. It's very similar as sound. I don't know if the meaning is that as well. Is it? Do you know the meaning of it? If not, I will research it because I do this a lot. Like I like for searching the the meaning of names, okay? That I don't know and all that. Yeah, Five of Cups. Definitely feeling in regret, and also stuck is given like they cannot move forward. Strength card, Knight of Cups. No, it's the Knight of Pentacles actually, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Yeah, Three of Swords. They tried to block your heart chakra. Oh, what's this? The Page of Swords. You see how that was behind the Strength? I didn't even saw it. To try to slow you down, to create setbacks. High Priestess. You took your power back. The Eight of Swords is also where they wanted to put you. Nine of Wands. They could be fearful now, scared. Because you got the power in a sense. Every singular has a corresponding significance, yeah. It means my love in Zulu, okay. Wait, I'm not sure, but Zulu is one of the languages of South Africa, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Suicide. Okay. Zulu. I remember that for my... Yeah, okay. What else? The World in Reverse. They couldn't make you get into this type of toxic cycle with them. They couldn't close you in some kind of way. First strike. South Africa. What else? Give me more about this world card in reverse, please. I'm gonna take them actually. I'm gonna look at them. Page of Cups, the Fool, the Star, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Temperance. Yeah, it goes in line with what I just said. You maintain some type of balance, even though you were still transmuting it at the same time. Or you didn't lose your good nature, your kindness. They want you to be bitter. I cannot make this shit up. They want it so bad. Eight of Wands. They want you to be harsh towards others, towards yourself, towards themselves as well. Because the hardest thing for narcissists to digest is the indifference that their victim basically gives them. Indifference. They don't exist. They cannot stand it. Also, there's the narcissistic stare. These people, you could have caught them many times, like looking at you, or even many times trying to get in your environment to look at you, to stare at you, to study you, which is weird. And they think that it's okay. As long as you believe in that. What about this Eight of Wands? Page of Swords, communication. Yeah, Knight of Swords. This could be, yeah, the devil is speaking. So definitely that type of evil eye and even spell work done on you. The Sun and the Hanged One. The exposure of what was the basically the sacrifice, how it was supposed to be. Four of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. You being in bed rotting, or just you being down bad, okay? And you being in a very much like a stray cat, okay? You would not, like when you approach stray cats in general, or even stray dogs, okay? Just stray animals. They are not immediately kind because they have been abandoned, beaten up, things like that. And so that's what they wanted from you. But you're not even mad at them. You're not even retaliating, nothing. So they cannot explain how your brain works. And they try to insult you, try to mimic you, try to get you on your nerves, trying to deplete your energy, trying to take your powers, to then discover that you're untouchable. You're living in another type of lane, in another type of timeline, dimension, position, just you're not in the same plane. The Chariot. And you created all this success alone. And they are not included in that. And mind you, there are many, like it's a group that is in the Five of Pentacles. In this specific Five of Pentacles, it's not two people, it's not even one person, but it's a group. It's some type of church, choir, or something. It's an orchestra, actually. Something about churches as well, or it's given like Christmas time. But they're still there. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles, right? I think it's the same environment, but it's in different positions in some kind. It's not environment, yes, but it's not the same place, okay? But it's giving like you're celebrated, you're the center of the attention, while they are limited with being like a, I don't know, backup dancer. They're not even playing because they're refusing to even play their own life, their own game. They are wanting to be the villain in yours, and in some kind of way, they're doing this by convincing themselves that you are the villains in their life. But they are not advancing in their own life. They're not expanding. They're not investing in their hobbies, in anything like this. And if they are, they still have the bad energy that they're trying to escape from. Okay. The guilty have no pride. Free Palestine. free, free Palestine. Yes, baby. Yo, I wish I could, you know. But yeah, yo, if y'all did not understood this, I'm for free Palestine, free Gaza, free all the innocents, free Congo, free Sudan, okay? Free the animals. Shit, I'm in for the people. I'm in for the souls. 11:11 as I'm saying this. Do you smoke weed? I used to. I'm not talking from a political point of view because I'm not, you know, I did not do any type of study for that. I even don't look at politics like that. However, I'm for the people and I do not like to see people suffering, nor animals, nor any innocent soul. So if you think that this is political, it is for you, but for me, it is not political. It's just my, literally, I do not like to see people suffering as much as I don't like. It's like, that's what I do. I put out what energy are trying to create toxicity for other souls. This is what I do. It's part of what I do. Exactly. I'm against genocides. I'm against war. I'm against arms. I'm against bombs. I'm against starving people. I'm against all this type of stuff, you know. And this is just my opinion. No need to, you know, address any type of political sense to it. Of course, it is, yeah, 3 of Swords. This just breaks people's hearts to see this. And it will be very much, yeah. Got the wheel, the world. What else do we need to know for this collective? We got the Page of Thunder. What is going on with this page? Clarify this page. Page of Wands. 6 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. It's a silent victory and it's hitching their ass. The fact that you're succeeding is getting like, I'm seeing like, I don't know if it was a cartoon, but I'm seeing it like in an animated way, like somebody that in a cartoon that is itching everywhere, like so. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. You're starting something new. Clarify this 7 of Swords with these pages. Who is stealing? Who was trying to steal? 9 of Cups. Knights of Cups. Oh, that was the investment. They tried to create that poverty for you. Could be a Queen of Cups, a Pisces, because we got heavy Pisces today. Definitely be a Pisces. They're just trying to hide. Somebody's very bitter, and they are very much false kind. That kind of vibe. It's giving like smile in your face. With this weird ass voice, just to pretend to be something. I don't fucking know. It's giving like those people that change their tone based upon who is in front of them. If it's somebody younger that they think they are more beautiful than or confident than, they are like, oh yeah, I'm the leader here, let me step in. And or when it comes to you or even somebody that they are intimidated by, Oh, yeah, no. Yes, no, I do agree with that. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah. He's giving poker face. Poker face, double agent or something. Somebody that plays their role for their own selves and even for this type of group. Oh, Cleo, so golden child, the narcissistic parent's favorite child, the one that they can basically teach to, or just take that on their shoulders, under their shoulders or something. Is given the one, yeah, the golden child is the favorite one that is a yes man to the narcissistic parent, and you could have been the other one in the family that wasn't fucking with whatever type of generational belief was going on, and you say, you know what, fuck you and that child, or even if you're even if you're the same age, okay, but it's definitely not giving like, yeah. um Also, I feel like if it is for you, you could have tried to explain this thing, this dynamic to this child, to this person, but I think that they were scared of you slipping out of their control as well. It's given like the parents, okay, I'm saying this, two parental figures or just a whole family thinking that they have control over you. The other golden children, which could be siblings, cousins, friend of a friend, or whatever the fuck, basically all creeping on you, trying to, get in connection with you or trying to keep you around, okay? To get informations, but not just that. Also to mimic you because they know how fruitful you are. And it's also giving like once you detach, okay, you try to make them understand why you were doing that. But the thing is that they could not understand your point of view, first of all, because again, some people just understand you from their own point of view, which is based upon their experience in life, which is minimal or is very much took care of by these other parental figures or false protectors, because these people are not protectors at all. They're not even people that actually they should trust. It's just that they have gotten them like into this old loop with gamble, with baits, with I'll give you money if you do this, in a indirect sense, meaning could you do me a favor, and they used to getting paid or used to getting their money, and in some kind of way they will get paid, okay, and they took it in as a, oh, that's why I'm their favorite. And they are good at playing that game, and it's given like they don't even know that they're playing that game because they're playing themselves. Every money that is corrupted, every single penny that is corrupted from these people is keeping them in a cycle. I was about to say psychotic. In a, well, yeah, bad cycles. So they could be trying to come back as well towards you to try to offer you some type of olive branch or something that is false. And it's just because they want that type of connection. Either if like I'm seeing like a energetical connection, meaning like a little tunnel connected to you and them, right? So if in this connection you give them any type of good or bad energy, it's still gonna provide them some type of information. While you give them indifference, you create a wall and they cannot see through that. Okay? Death and Eight of Cups. You walked away, you closed out the cycle. You exposed their betrayal. You expose their nature. There is given. I'm seeing like when in anime, it could be an anime as well. Like when they basically put the sword in a entity or something, and all that type of black thing or purple, dark purple. I'm saying blood comes out or something. Is given that type of energy. Death to the past. flew out. What about this Ten of Swords and the Wheel? Oh, I didn't saw this. Yeah, the Sun. What is in this position? Ten of Swords and the Wheel. Hangman. Hangman. The answer me now. You owe me a debt. You take it from me. I don't remember. My heart is pure or is gold. I don't know. I don't want him back, but I can't let go. But yeah, when I saw the Seven of Cups and these Ten of Swords and all that, I asked myself, like, to my guides, okay, who this is for? And then, you know, those people, that community. And then the Ace of Swords flew out. I love that. Knight of Swords. I love to know the truth. Hierophant. Yeah, that group. Yeah, you expose them. Yeah, they're in a loss. Five of Pentacles. People can see why you separated from these people. Why you closed out a cycle with them. They were saying that you were retaliating, that you were the bad guy, but people can actually see that this is actually justice. People can actually understand how bad they treated you. And even if they cannot, that is not their life, first of all. So if they're really, you know, all this community that is still looking at you in a sense and did nothing when you were in need, their opinion really doesn't matter anyway. Whether they change their mind, whether they don't change it. So if you want to stay and believe what I'm trying to say or whatever the fact you're seeing right now, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care. Like, that shouldn't be one of your priorities, first of all. It's because this also could be reflecting, like, about to be exposed on this type of manner, meaning like many people from this community coming back to you, telling you, hey, you know, I don't know how you doing, like, what's up with your, I don't know, friend of a friend or whatever the fuck. I know that they did you this while you were in this position, yeah. And what did you do? Meanwhile, ain't nobody should also feel like they need to, you know, step in because nobody is asking it. However, when you see concerning situations and you don't do anything about it, you don't even try to tell the person that you're in contact with that they are being mistreated in some kind of way because you don't want to get involved in it, don't get involved now. Don't try to come back and reunite now, which is something they could be thinking about. Some people, and I'm getting like it's not really people that you've been with like that, or friend wise, or very much strong bonds. Okay, I'm not picking up on that. I'm more picking on people that you may know, that you may have had in common, you know, but you know you were good with in some kind of way. Yeah, Knight of Wands came out in reverse. And these people could be trying to come back, you know, and also feeling like insecure about doing it though. Both. Crocodile tears. Oh shoot. No bueno. Truthful. Saint. You could be a saint or be seen as a saint, or even by your angels, like, because you don't react like they want you to react. Like, oh, I don't know about you, but in Italy we say like this person was a saint, like very much good, a good person, a person that doesn't hurt a fly, you know. And we all often also associate that phrase with they should make a statue for you or something, because you're so brave, you're so kind, you don't break, okay? Or if you're flexible enough to go down and then to come back up, even better. victims, public humiliation, and physical realm. They try to victimize you by creating public humiliation. But I'm also seeing that these victims is now them coming back because with crocodile tears, because they're being public humiliated. Reality. Wimp. Shallow. DNA. Demons. Funeral. They're just trying to prevent a death. Death of their empire. Secret crush, but it was in reverse, so it's giving, yeah, they may have a, they could have also told people they could be, okay, if they had some type of secret crush and they were against you though, it's giving like now people can understand why they were against you in the first place. It's like because you couldn't get them. That's why you're bitter about it. That's why you're salty towards them or whatever. Okay, it's giving like when you cannot reach a person, oftentimes what they do, like especially people that are ego driven and all that, they say a bunch of stuff about that person that is not true just because they couldn't obtain what they wanted. And this happens oftentimes within women, okay, for women actually. And from the basically of the sayings of very much don't we can call them like short dick man, okay, just to make y'all understand that. Take a rest. I'm gonna see that, okay? The vibe is what I'm trying to tell y'all, okay? Is the vibe that I'm getting. Very much insecure. We got Rhonda. I'm an alchemist. No, well, exactly. All hell broke loose. Wrong direction. Ancient soul and resilience. Boundaries upon or with a bisexual person, or you could be a bisexual person, or boundaries because these people could be trying to get at you with feminines and even masculines. Or even also, I'm picking up on that you could be getting a lot of people in their feelings because of you, and it could be both male and females. It's giving like you're very attractive, and not just physically but even your energy, so you could you could have that little magnet to you that attracts a lot of bunch of stuff, okay? Caring. Gay. Friday. F names. Spinning the block. By the way, when I do channel like people like these, when these cards come out, okay, for example bisexual, gay, or transgender, or all these from the LGBTQ community, when I'm doing these card mix readings, is oftentimes associated with people that are insecure about how they feel about their sexual orientation. So I'm not trying to insult anybody with this or anything, but it's just that when this comes out, most of the times when I'm channeling karmics is for the karmics that cannot accept themselves. Okay, there's nothing wrong with anything, but they could be having fantasies about you in a way. If they're from the same sex, if they're even from the opposite, does not matter. They having fantasies. What else? Oh, yo, I forgot about the poll that I made. I don't know who voted for what. I'm sorry. I just went with the flow. Yeah, energy. Okay, energy check-in. So I did great. Okay, that was the true one. Okay, because I didn't even check that. But yeah, energy check-in is what I was doing today. So it's cool. I guess my ancestors let me to. Also, if somebody could be trying to pretend that they have a crush on you to come back, they are not truthful with that, okay? Because we got frustrated and monkeys here. Fine monkey. They could be just trying to pretend. Yeah, right on track and brave. Something. Let me shuffle it. Hollow. New lover could be a past lover though, because he's in reverse. Or again, they could be trying to pretend to be new, but they're from the same community. Or with a new energy. Unprotected sex, Taurus, but I was reading unprotected sex, unexpected. I was reading unexpected. Something could be unexpected. Could be that they wanted to, I don't know, do something with sex. Could be significant. What else we got? Healthy. Yes, you're healthy. Dissatisfied. They couldn't get you to sleep with nobody that is infected. Dissatisfied, or even in the spiritual realm, because I got here spiritual realm and dissatisfied. Yes, so you're healthy. Your spirit wasn't corrupted, wasn't intoxicated, because they needed you to be intoxicated from the inside out. Spirit, that's why they attack your spirit. What else? Aunt. Somebody could be an aunt to you. It's coming back around in my mind. The jellyfish, the immortal jellyfish. Taurus, spell work. Somebody could be a divination abuser, spell work, root worker or something. Cheating. Thursday. Also thirsty. Hello. We got Cleopatra, loyal, but it's in reverse like loyal. And lions. They could have again tried to pretend. Also, lion came right up on top of wimp. Okay, they could be trying to pretend that they are loyal or something like that, but they betrayed you. in the back, like behind your back, in the back. Okay. Okay. Jelly is short. Oh no, I said jellyfish, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Also though, jelly, they could be also jealous about the fact that you're always advancing. It doesn't matter how, when, where, they don't see that coming. Jupiter retrograde and crashing out. What else? Maybe for this Cleopatra energy, they're scared of your ancient energy, childhood friend. This could be that copycat or the ones that we talked about. It could, I think it's multiple copycats, it's not just one. Yeah. Gratitude. Actress, but it was in reverse. Bad actress at that. Attacked. We got karmics, drinks, game over, you're a star, genuine, dark, public recognition, and brother, but it was in reverse. Could be a step brother, could be a sister, could be the other way around. Okay. Okay, y'all. I think I'm gonna leave this at death like this. Okay, I don't know if I'm coming back. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, because I you know I took a nap, so I'm good with that. But yeah, I'll leave this up and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, maybe, perhaps, and I wish you all the best. Also, I'm gonna answer your in the emails. I've seen them. Okay, it's taking me a little bit, but I'm gonna I will answer y'all. Okay. Anyway, if you need a personal reading, okay, meaning outside of live streams, okay, live readings, please contact me via mail, which is thelotusblooms@mail.com. And if you are okay with doing a personal on live, meaning in front of other people, the price is gonna be different. Okay, it's usually for the mini read 11.11. For the full reading is 34.44, but I'm gonna make a discount if it's personal but on lives. If it's private, it's gonna be another one. Okay. Bye, yo. Love y'all. Take care.